Hi everyone. Head coach Rich Preston gave his star goaltender a day off to recover from his 57-save performance on Wednesday against Edmonton, but expect Rimmer to be in the cage tomorrow night when the Canes take on Kootenay. The Canes will look to draw back to the 500 level on the young season as they take on a Kootenay team that is winless thus far. Preston says he's been particularly impressed by the play of youngsters Reed Duke and Tyler Wong through 3 games this season. Game time tomorrow at 7 o'clock in Cranbrook, and tonight the Tigers are in Red Deer and Kootenay hosts Regina. There we go. The National Hockey League and its players are back at the bargaining table today, attempting to chip away at the issues that divide them and trying to solve this lockout nonsense. These are the first talks between the league and the Players Association in over 2 weeks. They've actually agreed on some secondary issues regarding player safety and drug testing and plan to continue talking over the weekend. The NHL has already canceled the entire preseason. No big loss there. The October 11th start of the regular season is now less than 2 weeks away and in jeopardy, of course. It took extra time to settle Game 1 of the Canada West hockey season. The Calgary Dinos scored in the dying minutes of the third to send the game to overtime, and in the extra session, it was Kevin King pouncing on his own rebound and scoring his second goal of the game to give the Dinos the win. These two teams will do it all over again tonight in Calgary. The Lady Pronghorns are on home ice tonight, hosting the CIS division of the National Female Hockey Challenge. The first test for the Horns in this tournament comes in the form of the University of Ontario Technical Institute. The Horns say they're hoping to parlay a good showing in this event into a strong start when their Canada West schedule opens up next week.
I expect us to do well, and I think it'll be good for us to play some teams that we haven't played before that are from out east and to get us in the top 10 rankings.
I think it's important that we get out all the glitches in our systems and all that this weekend, because we're going into a big weekend next weekend against UFC, who are defending national champs.
Game time is 8 o'clock tonight at the NMAX Center. Now, the University of Lethbridge Pronghorns rugby female squad has been a force the last 8 years. They've won 6 consecutive Canada West championships and are the coach's pick to win a record-tying 7th. But they'll have to do it without 2 of Canadian rugby's rising stars. Daryl Rummel explains.
It's never easy to be the king of the mountain, but there's no place the University of Lethbridge Pronghorns would rather be.
The atmosphere has been really good. We have to work really hard to be good. And we're ready for the challenge this year.
That challenge became a little bigger this year. Breakout star Kayla Maleshi and would-be third-year stalwart Kelsey Willoughby both elected to continue their training with Team Canada and not return to the Pronghorns this season, leaving a huge hole in the team's offense.
There's always pressure. You always graduate players, so it's just a recurring theme, so it's something you get used to for sure. Not too worried. Yeah, we lost a lot of great players, but we gained a lot of great players too.
We always work hard, but I think we have had the luxury in many games of not having to start our top team, and we've gotten away not playing well. This year we won't have that luxury.
Despite those key losses, the Horns are still the odds-on favorite to win a record-tying 7th consecutive Canada West crown and continue to impose their will on opening weekend, knocking off both UBC and UVic by large margins.
I think there's a lot of things that we need to correct from it. The community thinks we had a great weekend just because we pulled out with 2 W's, but for us it wasn't enough. It wasn't how we could play, and we know we have a stronger team than what we showed on the West Coast. So I think that gives us a lot of fire to improve and be better.
Sure. It's never good enough. You always want to be playing your best, and yeah, we did to get some couple good wins, but you always want to be playing better and looking your best, so we're just looking to move forward and keep getting better.
The Horns admit it will be harder for them to remain on top in the Canada West this season, not just because of the departing players, but because of the reemergence of strong programs like the University of Alberta and the vast improvement of the University of Calgary Dinos, a team they'll see tomorrow afternoon in Calgary. Daryl Rummel, CTV Sports, Lethbridge.
Thanks, Rummy. Just a pair of games on tap in Week 6 of the Southern Alberta High School Football League tonight. The Catholic Central Cougars are in Claresholm to take on the Willow Creek Cobras. That's such a great name. And closer to town, it'll be the Winston Churchill Bulldogs taking on the Cardston Cougars under the lights at University Stadium. Both games kick off at 7 bells. Jackie?